Invite Ms. Devyani Rajya Rana. She is the Vice President of Public Affairs, Communications and Sustainability at Coca-Cola India and Southwest Asia. She brings over 28 years of experience in government and corporate affairs, strategic advocacy, risk management, and CSR. So now, floor is yours, Devyani ji, and please try to be brief, as brief as possible.
Good afternoon and namaskar to each and every one of you. I know it's been a long day. I hope you managed to get some lunch and some refreshment. I'd like to start straight away and keep to the time that the Honorable Chief Secretary has told us to keep to. And with that, I'd like to say a very warm welcome to all our distinguished panel. It's wonderful to have you in Nepal. I happen to be from Nepal, so I'm very proud to be a part of this Nepal Investment Summit 2024. And thank you, Nepal Investment Board and the Ministry for inviting me. So it's a privilege to represent the Coca-Cola company in the Nepal Investment Summit. I don't know if you all know, Coca-Cola as a company has been operating in Nepal for over 50 years. In fact, this is our 51st year. We are obviously very, very committed to the socio-economic progress of Nepal. I wanted to start by sharing a little bit of our story. So we started in 1973, and we are very much a part of the country's social and economic fabric. So we are probably one of the biggest FMCG companies, along with our counterparts who are here on the panel. We started 5 decades ago, and as an American company, during those days, it was a very bold move because, the institutional value change and logistics was not fully developed at that time. But we had confidence in Nepal. And for over 5 decades, the company has developed a very strong partnership. We have 2 bottling plants, one in Kathmandu and the other one in Bharatpur. We've also have various ways we develop and celebrate our occasions across millions of people in Nepal. Through our drinks, our brands, we've celebrated with families, with national events, creating lasting memories and forging meaningful connections amongst the Nepali people. So we've been investing, just in the last few years, we've invested $80 million, and we will continue to invest. Coca-Cola is among one of the highest taxpayers in the country. We have over 240 distributors, 125,000 retail outlets across the country, and we have direct and indirect employment of more than 6,000 employees. I'd like to explain a little bit about what I mean by that. When you have, as a FMCG company, and my HUL respected colleague is here, he will explain further to you. Every one personnel that we have in our facilities, in our offices, is equivalent to 10 more. Because we have transportation networks, we have supply chain networks, we have our retailer networks, and literally every retailer, when we give the cooler and we do the training, we make them into entrepreneurs, small, medium, big. And that's what we do as manufacturing. So when you manufacture at the FMCG level, you also create work for the blue-collar worker and not just the white-collar worker, which is very, very important in a country like Nepal. Now, Coca-Cola is not just that, it's also a very responsible business. We supported the people of Nepal throughout the times of the 2015 earthquake with our ferry Utnecha, Nepal. We also did the projects to stop the spread during COVID. And we have the Coca-Cola Foundation, which is based out of Atlanta, and every year we support many, many projects in terms of sustainable access to water, climate resilience, circular economy, which basically means waste management, and specifically plastic waste management, economic empowerment to not just our retailers, but to women across Nepal, and we respond to disasters, whether it's in Jajarkot or across Nepal. The Coca-Cola Foundation has not just worked with the international NGOs, but with Nepalese NGOs for a very long time. In fact, for the last 3 years, from 2021 to 23, we were proud to be a partner and sponsor of the mountain cleanup program with the Nepalese army. We also support the development of Nepal into a developing nation by 2026. Nepal urgently requires foreign investment for the youth demographic and to drive innovation. For companies like ours that are driven by consumption, we are losing talent when our Nepalese go across. So we have to make sure that we have a positive environment where companies like us continue to invest and create employability. This is not, at this point, what I would like to do is to laud the government, to say that they've done amazing things, and especially the Nepal Investment Board, to promote investment presently. And this summit is an incredible opportunity for the government to pitch Nepal, not just to the Nepalese and not to just our neighborhood, but across to the international investors. In closing, I and Coca-Cola would like to please thank the organizers for bringing this industry together, and we look forward to supporting a future-ready and prosperous Nepal. Namaskar and dhere dhere dhanyavad.